I was so enraged by that performance because, okay, I get it. If you're trying to make a statement, trying to make history as she says she was and stuff like that, but at least do it well, right? She came out, couldn't dance, couldn't twerk, stuck her tongue out like a spaz, and her singing was horrible.
Like, I knew she was gonna do something crazy because the music video was controversial, and people sent the music video around. It went viral because people were saying, "Oh my God, look at Miley today! Look at Miley today!" So I knew she was gonna do something crazy at the VMAs, but I did not expect that.
Well, I was expecting something OTT lah, because this is VMAs, and even before that, Miley started doing that whole tongue thing. She was, doing in pictures and stuff.
What is the point of the foam finger? There is no point for this foam finger except to touch herself in places that are inappropriate for a foam finger to be.
Miley Cyrus's recent MTV Video Music Awards performance has polarized audiences around the world. Is she going crazy like Britney did, or in a tailspin like Amanda Bynes and Lindsay Lohan? With no signs of a troubled personal life, our experts seem to think it's a calculated move.
Like a day after the VMA thing happened, right? Her record label sent an email to all the press people like, "Oh, look out for her album coming in October." So the timing was just nice. So I think Miley Cyrus is someone who looks like the big picture. She gets a lot of crap for doing that, but the bigger picture is she's going to sell albums. People are going to be talking about her.
The VMAs are traditionally a platform to showcase the biggest stars at the time, performing their biggest singles and/or debuting their upcoming work. With Lady Gaga, Katy Perry and Bruno Mars all debuting new singles, Miley, it seemed, had to get people talking.
But that was her plan, right? Because all of them had their intricate choreography and their idea of how this is gonna be, and here she came in, she just waltzed right in, and then she stole everybody's show. And she proved the point. The music scene today is all about virality. That's it. It's not about how many CDs you sell. It's who's talking about you, and that's it. And she made Lady Gaga blush. You know what I mean? Because that was what Lady Gaga used to be. Everyone used to talk about Lady Gaga. Not everyone talks about Miley Cyrus. And she's not wearing a bubble outfit, no. She's just wearing what anyone can afford in a thrift shop. No one talks about the Bruno Mars performance. They talk about the Miley performance. So I did not expect that.
Miley and her people were probably thinking we got to do something that makes people talk about her instead of Lady Gaga and Katy Perry, because both Lady Gaga and Katy Perry will also be going all out to get people to buy the new albums to promote their new songs. Lady Gaga came out in a G-string, her butt was showing and everything all. But people weren't talking so much about her, they were talking about Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus cannot twerk for shit.
I'm not going to claim to be a twerk expert, but as a former dancer, I can tell you that her posture is completely wrong, right? If you're going to twerk, first of all, you need to stand with your feet at a reasonable, comfortable distance apart, sort of hip width apart, right? And then you got to plie into it. Plie means to sort of squat into it, right? Not stick your hips out like that, because that's just really vulgar, and that's basically what she was doing the whole time. So you need to kind of get your ass out and then twerk it this way. That's kind of how it's done.
Before Miley was twerking with her tongue out, she was sweet old Hannah Montana. So what went wrong?
Miley Cyrus had to do something. Okay, she tried to be strategic with Can't Be Tamed. She tried to look squeaky clean, try to do dance moves. It did not work. So what she's doing now is a little bit of both. She knows what will go viral, and she wants to piss people off as well, because they want to, make her disappear. And she will not let that. She's rebelling against that.
You have to remember that she's the daughter of Billy Ray Cyrus. Billy Ray Cyrus was the guy who was famous for "Don't Break My Heart, My Achy Breaky Heart."
Don't tear my heart, my achy breaky heart.
And he had that mullet, and then he had that hair. Everybody thought he was stupid, right? But he sold millions and millions and millions of records. He didn't care that everybody hated him or thought he was damn stupid with that mullet and that stupid song. He sold a lot of records. So in a way, I think Miley got a little bit of that. It doesn't matter that there are haters and people will be criticizing you for whatever you're doing. The point is, you're out there, people are talking about you, you're selling records.
I suppose she is trying to create a new image. First, it started with cutting off her hair and then going blonde. And then I believe she's changed her management as well. I think she's under Britney's management. So it's possible that they told her that she needed to come up with a raunchier image or something. Do pop stars do this often? Yeah, I suppose they need to recreate themselves. Madonna does it all the time. Lady Gaga does it all the time, just to be fresh, just to be current. But I think, yeah, Miley's just lost the plot.
Backstage, before she went on at the VMA, she spoke to Robin Thicke. She said, "You do know we're gonna make history, right? Britney, Madonna, they've all done it. We're gonna make history." And she's proud of it, and she is still proud of it, and she'll defend her performance. But it's smart because the next single, Wrecking Ball, is like listening to The Climb 2.0, and everyone loved Miley Cyrus' The Climb because it was squeaky clean, everybody could relate to it, and Wrecking Ball is a beautiful song.
So Miley is not crazy, not going through a personal crisis, and she's just being a shrewd musician. And it looks like she has set the stage for a bigger hit to come. But others have not been as lucky. In the next part, our music experts weigh in on the child stars that have fallen from grace.